What is going on, guys? Umbreonisthebest here today, and I am actually going to skip some of the OU battles I still have in my file, and I'm just going to go right ahead and bring you this 5th gen NU, because anyone of you guys that knows me knows I like NU, and this is going to be a completely new team for me. I've never tried this one out, and yeah, so you see his team, kind of awkward. The Butterfree definitely can be a threat with the Sleep Powder Quiver Dance combination. But he's actually just going to go ahead and lead off with his Gardevoir, and I'm actually going to predict that seeing the Gardevoir in his team. And I'm thinking, Gardevoir, you know, this thing's probably going to be a dual screener, so I go for the U-turn to switch out. And I was actually thinking I might be able to do more because I am adamant, I am the max attack, it is super effective, but obviously he's going to be bulky. Sadly, though, I feel like if I went for the Brave Bird, it probably would have been enough to take this Gardevoir out before he got any screens up, but now that he's got the screens up, I'm going to go into my Dollface because I know it's my special wall, and I'm going to Toxic it. I'm not going to Toxic it just to stall it. What I really want to stall out is those screens, because obviously with those screens up, his whole team can be a problem. And I know one thing, I'm going to get off track from the battle really quick. One thing I have been doing lately is I've been bringing a good amount of OU battles from Black and White 2, or all the battles I've had. I think I have like 5 so far. I just haven't uploaded them all. But they're all OU, and I actually have 2 NU, and any one of you guys that know me, know that I do prefer NU, so I'm actually going to be trying to bring you guys a lot more NU. I'm hoping you guys will enjoy that. And anyways, you see this Mawile come out here, and the reason that this thing can be a huge threat is because it can carry Stockpile, Swords Dance, I think it might even get Rock Polish, but on top of all that, it is one of the few baton passers. And it's actually an extremely dangerous one. If you get a Rock Polish and a Swords Dance up and you baton pass that off, you can easily have a complete physical sweep going on. Well, anyways, I go for the Will-O-Wisp after I see the Swords Dance. I'm worried that he might switch out, but I feel like it's the best play. And you see all that, I mean, even at the +2, the Will-O-Wisp pretty much canceled that all out, and my Atom Bomb was able to sponge all those and wear out the Reflect. Now he's going to bring in Dunsparce here to kind of counter me. And predicting the Thunder Wave, I'm going to actually go right into my Girder to get the Guts boost. And here you see I go for the Mach Punch. And sadly, I do get fully paralyzed. And now that he sees that, he actually went for the Rock Slide and missed. But now that he sees my Mach Punch, there's a pretty, obviously he's going to switch out. I'm going to go for another Mach Punch, though, because the Dunsparce, when it combines, normally it's got the Headbutt and the Rock Slide, both of which, will have the chance to flinch, and it's just a pain in the butt. It's kind of like a mini Jirachi. It doesn't do as much, but it's still an NU annoyance. And he brings in his Weezing now, and he goes for the Sludge Bomb, and I think I'm Focus Sashed. Kadabra comes in. And I'm gonna, with the Magic Guard, obviously is a very good combination, can allow you to almost always get the double hits up, and it allows you to protect yourself from status. But predicting his Butterfree to come in, predicting my Psychic, I instead go for the Hidden Power Fire, and you see that just does a hefty chunk. And if you're wondering about Hidden Power Fire, on a PO, I've actually seen a lot of, I might have been playing an RU, but I've seen a lot of Pharaoh Seeds. And it's becoming a big problem to some of my teams, so I wanted some nice firepower, and I'm figuring, well, it'll stop the Leech Seed. It's just an overall around good play for me to have the Hidden Power Fire. But anyways, he's gonna go now into his Cacturn again, and I get paralyzed on the Drain Punch or Mach Punch or whatever it was when he was coming in. And then I go for the Drain Punch again, and look at that, I end up getting paralyzed. And now he's got a free sub up. And he's going to go for the Bullet Seed. He actually gets the 4-turn Bullet Seed. So that is actually really lucky for him. I do like seeing those go for 4 and 5 turns. I mean, everyone appreciates that. And you see, it did almost half. Sadly, I didn't get any bulk ups up or anything. So I'm only at the just +1. I'm max HP, max special defense, I do believe, with the Eviolite. And I go for the Drain Punch to break his sub. And now, fearing another one, he's actually going to go into Weezing. And I kind of thought he might want to do that, but at the same time, I couldn't run the risk of him constantly trying to set up subs and, stall me out. So I do go just for the Mach Punch. And here, he's going to go for the Sludge Bomb. And I had figured, the best way to counter a Weezing is to go into a Weezing. So I, decided to go into my Weezing. So now there's just a bunch of Weezings out here, huffing and a puffing. And he's just going to Sludge Bomb me again, and I think I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here. I kind of want to get residual damage off, because I know Weezing, as you know, I'm using him here. Weezing can be one heck of a defensive tank. It can, it can completely cripple certain Pokemon. I got the Flamethrower. It comes with Clear Smog too. I prefer to run Clear Smog over Sludge Bomb, just because it is nice to get rid of any stat boosts your opponent might have. Especially if they have what is that thing? I think it might be they got Shelgon. It might be Shelgon that DDs, or what is it? The Fracture. Fracture is what it is. Fracture likes to DD, so what you got it. So Weezing is a great counter to that, and NU. And here his Dunsparce is just sparsing out. And you see him go for the Rock Slide. I'm really lucky here because he doesn't get the flinch, but not only that, I go for the Rock Blast, and you see him is doing some nice chunks despite it only being a base 20 power move. I get the 5-turn one. It almost knocks this thing out. And the reason that this Armaldo, I like using this set because it does carry the Stealth Rock and the Rapid Spin, but it's Adamant max attack, running the 383 max attack. It is quite the hefty killer. A lot of Pokemon, or a lot of people don't expect it. They normally see Armaldo as a wall. And, I mean, he's got good natural bulk. And in this set, I'm actually running max HP, max attack. Normally, or lately, I've actually switched it up since this battle. I run max attack, max defense with 6 EVs in HP. And I still keep the 252, or the Adamant nature with the 252 in attack. And here he's going to go for Pain Split, which is really funny because he thought he was going to be faster than me. It turns out he's not, so he ends up losing some HP on that Pain Split there. And I actually only get a 2-turn Rock Blast this to go, though. So, I mean, he's not... I didn't get to do too much damage off on him. But, I mean, he's just pretty much going to Pain Split stall me now. So, this is... You can see this pretty much wrapping up. I'm just going to keep going for the Rock Blast here. And I think I get a nice 4-turn there. So, Rock Blast, I do like carrying... I know Stone Edge. Stone Edge can do a lot, and especially with the high crit ratio, too, it helps it out. But I feel the Rock Blast really... It's the better play, solely because with Rock Blast, if you have an opponent that's trying to set up substitutes, you can generally break the sub and then still do a little bit of damage, kind of prevent it. And it works out. It works out a lot. So, I'm really hoping you guys enjoyed this. I have a... I'm not sure if I'm going to do it next or if I'm going to save it for Pokemon Pit Beta, but if you remember my Aquatic Terror NU team, it was that more so hyper-offensive NU team where I didn't have any walls. It was just get the rain up and then let the team do the ripping. Well, I brought that team over to a Black and White 2. I already got I got a battle with it, and yes, I got one battle with it. I want to get some more battles with it, though. I really like using that team. And, there you see the Weezing drop, so that is going to be a good game. Hope you guys all enjoyed that, and wait for this new Aquatic Terror team. Anyways, if you guys want to, just go ahead PM me at on YouTube here if you want to battle. I would love to get some battles, and, I mean, I'm sure if it's a good battle, I have absolutely no problem uploading it. And I have run out of time, so I'll talk to you all later, and peace.